Hi, Julie Jones from SSB Performance, Smarter, Stronger, Better Mindset Training, here with this week's Mindset Made Simple Tip of the Week, brought to you by Game Day Sportswear. This week we're talking about some awesome tennis. Did you watch Friday night? Serena, Aaliyah, unbelievable. What an unbelievable match. We were out in the backyard watching. I'm sure my neighbors thought we were nuts. Thank goodness my one neighbor is a huge tennis fan. I'm sure he was watching too, and cheering and groaning and standing up and doing everything that we did during this incredible match. But can you imagine being either one of these players? Serena Williams, the final match of her career. She didn't know if it was going to be, but I'm sure it was in her head. Can you imagine even it not being a part of what her thinking process was? And then you have number 46 in the world, Aaliyah Tomljanovic, and she is playing the former number one, someone she's watched play since she was 9 years old. Even she said that if she wasn't playing, she wanted Serena to win. 24,000 people in Arthur Ashe Stadium, thousands more outside in Flushing Meadows, New York, millions more around the world watching as she is the underdog. And everyone, it's not like they're rooting against her, but they certainly don't want her to win. How do we manage this? Can you imagine the pressure? How important was a process throughout this match for both of them to overcome all these emotions that are this raging through this tennis match? Unbelievable. But one thing that Serena did throughout her whole career was prepare herself for this day. Here's a couple things that she said when she's talking about the real battle in this match, the battle that was going on in both these players' head. Overpower, overtake, overcome. Listen to the theme of these, okay? When I'm down, I talk to myself a lot. I look crazy because I'm constantly having an argument with myself. And then lastly, hold serve, hold serve, hold serve. Focus, focus, focus. Be confident, be confident, be confident. Hold, serve. Hold, hold, hold. Move up, attack, kill, smile, hold. The whole time through these quotes that I just read, what's the running theme? The running theme is she is telling herself what she wants. There's no room for thinking about what's going to happen or what just happened if we're telling ourselves what we want. Instead of what we normally do, there's no room for what if or don't or oh my, because we are ordering what we want. And that is so, so important. We really need to be sticking with something like this if we want to play in this emotion-filled place like they were playing in. In fact, I tell the athletes that I work with that we have to be very, very, very selfish with that one thought space in our head. We can only think one thing at a time. And if we're thinking about what we want, that's what's taking up that space. If anything other than that is taking up that space, we are not preparing ourselves to make the next play, which is the most important play, the play that we're getting into right now. So let's go back and think about Aaliyah now and what she went through, right? She's number 46 in the country. The world. This is probably her biggest match. She's been to the quarterfinals at Wimbledon, which is huge, but the whole world wasn't hoping that she lost at that point. So what was her job? Her job was not to control the storm of emotion. Her job was not to change the sentiment in the stadium. She couldn't do that. All she could do was control her reaction to it. She had to stick with her plan and battle it out. When she got frustrated with the timing, when Serena kept taking time because she was trying to catch her breath, or when the umpire was allowing her to take more time and she's having the conversation there, or when she made a shot that she thought was in and she got frustrated there, to control her approach. We know this. We know that most of our mistakes are not purely physical. There are because we're worried about what just happened or what's going to happen or what we need to do now, because if we don't do this, then this is going to happen, and we're thinking to the future. We're worried about things that probably are never going to happen. We pull our head because we're looking to see if the shot's going to go in. Here's the truth about shots. We hit one. It goes out. We think it's bad. The opponent thinks it's good. The umpire doesn't care. She just calls it out. She's indifferent. It's one shot with three different feelings, three different thoughts about it. The truth of it is, it's just out. And the only way that it's going to affect the next shot is if we allow it to. If we can control our reaction to that shot and realize, okay, it was a little long, learn from it and adjust, we're in business. because that shot has a life of its own. And the only way that it's going to have any more life is if we take it with us. It seems that Aaliyah decided to take some of Serena's advice when Serena said, I can't pay someone to rewind time, so I might as well get over it. Good or bad, it's done. The only way, again, that it takes any life of its own is if we allow it. Serena was battling the emotion of the present, the future, and the past. Her opponent was battling the emotion of, I'm playing Serena Williams. I could end her career right now. Wow, I still need to win this, but man, there's a lot going on. Think about how you would react to that. Both handled it like champions, and both of them put on a show that was unlike much we've seen in the US Open to date. Because it was so exciting because of the emotion of it all, which attracts all of us. But if we allow that to overtake our process, nobody will be a winner. I don't really know what they were thinking. I'm speculating, but we can all speculate, or we can stop and think about what we would do in those situations. Success leaves clues, and if we can emulate their control, their ability to react in a manner that helps them prepare to make the next shot to the best of their ability, then we have learned something by just watching them, and we can continue to get better ourselves. So thank you, Serena, for 20 plus years of amazing tennis. I personally will really miss watching her play. What an amazing athlete. But there's so much to be learned by watching champions function. And all of us can use the tools that they use to make us better. And I can help you and your team with that. Email me at juliaj@ssbperformance.com, and I'd love to share some of these tips and tricks with your athletes. Have a great week. Manage the moments.